Ali, when you look back at 2018-19 in Italy, what will you remember it for, do you think?
More of the same when it comes to Juventus, so much so that they win without playing their very best. In fact, heavily criticized at times. Massimiliano Allegri will no longer be with the club, and yet they win easily. And so a lot of the teams that are below Juventus, it's not just below Juventus. It just feels like the distance is not getting any shorter. You bring in Cristiano Ronaldo to make a difference not only in the league, but certainly in Champions League, that doesn't quite happen. So as criticized as they were, Juventus still far and away ahead of everybody else.
But Gab, the drama is still to come, perhaps. Is there going to be a final twist in the tail, the race for those Champions League spots? Set the scene for us. Atalanta and the two Milan giants chasing those last two spots. How do you expect it all to unfold?
Well, if only I knew, Adrian. I mean, anything can pretty much happen. Atalanta and Inter. Atalanta, by the way, for me, definitely the story of the season in Serie A. They're away to Sassuolo. They're home to Sassuolo, which is technically away to Sassuolo because that's where they play their home games, all their stadiums renovated. Inter, of course, are playing at home against Empoli. Empoli, who are hanging on by their fingernails to stay in Serie A. And they're exactly the kind of small team, but footballing team that can often give Inter fit. So I wouldn't take anything for granted from those two. Atalanta, of course, also without Hateboer. So the question is, how will Milan do? Milan, very simple. They need the 3 points. Spal's a tough opponent, but they need to win and hope that somebody screws up elsewhere. One of those two teams, my guess, and I can't tell you which one, but my guess is one of those two, Atalanta and Inter, do not win, and Milan sneak in.
Interesting. All the games kicking off at the same time, Shaka. If you can only watch one of those games, which one are you going to watch?
Well, he's a romantic. I found out he's a romantic.
I'm watching Atalanta Sassuolo.
Oh, yeah?
I would love to see their season and their incredible season be rewarded with a Champions League berth. For all the storylines about Serie A, I don't think they come much bigger than this. I'd love to see them do it, and I think they will. I think they go there, in inverted commas, to Sassuolo, get the 3 points, they qualify. As far as the other two concerned, I think both AC Milan and Inter continue to try to shoot themselves in the foot. And I don't see that being any different. I'm going to make a bold prediction. I say that Inter lose, AC Milan draw, and it comes down to the head-to-head, which Inter just narrowly scraping.
Ooh. Which way are you going, Ali?
I've said it all along. It's Atalanta and Inter. And the reason for Atalanta is very simple. They're the best of the rest. When you consider all these other teams that are involved in this, they are the most consistent, best team to watch play, and best team in terms of results. Look, they deserve to be there. It doesn't always work out that the team that deserves to be there ends up there, but I do think that Atalanta will take that last step. And Inter, ugly as it may be, they'll hang on just enough.
Crawling over the line.
Very Inter-like, but they'll get
A
there.
point may be enough.